Please be sure that you mute your microphone and on your video and kindly switch off your mobile phone. This event is conducted hybrid where we have online and sit-in participants attending this seminar. And participants who cannot join us in person here, they are able to join via internet connection. And the participants from Indonesia and from Nepal. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to International Webinar as a routine seminar on Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional, organized by Research Center, Community Services, and Collaboration, Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional, Jakarta, Tuesday, the 12th of December 2023. The Honorable Associate Professor, Dr. Kalpana Paudel, as the Chief of Birken Nursing Campus, Institute of Medicine, Tribhuvan University, Nepal, and as a keynote speaker, the Honorable, the Dean of Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional, Professor Dr. Retno Widowati, MSc. The Honorable, the Vice Dean of Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional, Bidan Dr. Rukmaini, SST, MKUP. The honorable speakers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and all participants of this seminar. Ladies and gentlemen, this event is proudly present and organized by Research Center, Community Services and Collaboration, Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional. And this event is one of the implementation of Memorandum of Agreement or MOA between Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional and Birken Nursing Campus, Institute of Medicine, Tribhuvan University. I am Rizky Nur Sasmita, will be your master ceremony of this event today. First of all, before we start, let's thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given us some mercies and blessings so that we can attend these agendas. Secondly, salawat and salam may always be given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness. And to begin with, allow me to read the agendas. The first, opening. The second, listening national anthem. The third, welcoming speech. The fourth, presentation, and the last will be closing by photo session. Ladies and gentlemen, to open this international webinar, let's open seminar by reciting Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And ladies and gentlemen, to our country, let us all stand up to listening Indonesian national anthem and Nepal national anthem.
Indonesia tanah airku, tanah tumpah darahku. Di sanalah aku berdiri, jadi pandu ibuku. Indonesia kebangsaanku, bangsa dan tanah थुङ्गा फुलका हामी एउटै माला नेपाली सार्वभौम भई फैलिएका मेची महाकाली सायौं थुङ्गा फुलका हामी एउटै माला नेपाली सार्वभौम भई फैलिएका मेची महाकाली प्रकृतिका कोटि कोटि सम्पदाको आचला वीरहरूका राजधानी स्वतन्त्र अचल ज्ञान भूमि शान्ति भूमि तराई पहाड हिमाल अखण्ड यो प्यारो हाम्रो मातृभूमि नेपाल बहु जाति भाषा धर्म संस्कृति छ विशाल अग्रगामी राष्ट्र हाम्रो जय जय नेपाल।
Thank you. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, now we move to the next agenda. It is the welcoming speech. Allow us to invite Professor Dr. Retno Widowati, MSE, as the Dean of Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional, to deliver her welcome remark. Prof. Retno, please proceed to the stage.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May peace be upon you. Warmest greeting from Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional, all of the participants, our colleges, ladies and gentlemen. First, on behalf of Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional, we'll welcome and thank the honorable speakers, Associate Professor Kalpana Paudel, PhD, Chief of Birgunj Nursing Campus, Tribhuvan University, Nepal. And then Mrs. Nurse Andi Mayarasari Usman and Mrs. Midwife Sinta Novelia, and all of the participants at Universitas Nasional Campus Indonesia and at Tribhuvan University, Nepal, and participants would take the place anywhere to join the webinar via online. Welcome to our first international webinar following up the Memorandum of Understanding between Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional, and Tribhuvan University, Nepal. Before we begin this international webinar, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you who sincerely committed to this event to make it a success. This event would have been impossible without the support of each and everyone present here. Let me introduce the Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional. We specialize in nursing and midwifery education. We have level of undergraduate education, professional education for nursing, as well as undergraduate, professional, and master education for midwifery. Now in our faculty, we have almost 500 students for nursing and 300 students for midwifery. And many students come from many provinces in Indonesia. Our campus location on Jakarta. Jakarta is capital of Indonesia. Vision of our faculty is become a private faculty of health sciences in Indonesia that is professional and excellent in the developing sciences and research in holistic health, and have a national competitive and global perspectively by 2025. So, Faculty of Health Sciences has a strong commitment to be contribute positively global perspective for our civitas academicum. This webinar is one of the commitment to our vision to global perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very special webinar. We have two speakers, one from the nursing education and one from midwifery education. And the speakers are very expert in their respective field. We hope after these speakers have given the lecture, there would be many questions and have great discussion. Special for Mrs. Kalpana Faudel, it will be great. We will have many programs for our faculty, for our lecturer, for our students. Certainly, both of us hope it will good progress and sustain. Thank you for your ability to give a presentation. Your topic is very related to scientific vision of midwifery study program, especially in supplemental. For Mrs. Andi Mayar Hasri Usman, congratulations. You are the best presenter at international conference in South Korea. And thank to Mrs. Andi Mayar Hasri Usman for your ability to give a presentation today. Last but not least, we also would like to acknowledge and thanks to Mrs. Sinta Novelia for the hard work and cooperation until this webinar takes place. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sure this event will be profitable and fruitful to everyone attend offline and online. Thank you all. Thank you one and all. Have a good discussion. All the best. May God bless us all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for the very warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, now we proceed to the seminar. We will hear about the presentation from two speakers from two different countries. Associate Professor Dr. Kalpana Faudel as a Chief of Bigger Nursing Campus, Institute of Medicine, Tribhuvan University Nepal, and Nurse Andi Mayasari Usman as MCAP as a lecturer and Secretary of Nursing Department, Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional. And afterwards, their session will include question and answer session on that topic. Before we start with, I'd like to introduce the moderator of this session today. She is a lecturer, she is very beautiful, and she is head of Research Center, Community Services, and Collaboration, Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional. Her complete profile, you can read in the big screen. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's honor now to hand over to Mrs. Sinta Novelia, SSD BDN MNS. We invite the moderator to come to the speech. Give applause, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi. Namaste. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the international webinar, which is held by the Research Center, Community Services and Collaboration of Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional. And this event is an implementation of Memorandum of Agreement between two different universities, between Tribhuvan University Nepal and Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional. My name is Sinta Novelia, and it gives me a great pleasure to be the moderator for this international webinar today. And we are going to listen the important knowledge from our distinguished speakers as well. So before the presentation begins, let me tell you how the webinar will run. The session will be divided into two parts. The first speaker will present the material about 20 minutes, and following with the Q&A session about 15 minutes. And then the second speaker or our keynote speaker will present the material about 45 minutes, following by Q&A session about 20 minutes. And each session will be ended by a conclusion. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, now allow me to welcome the first speaker of our international webinar today, Nurse Andi Maya Sari Usman SCUP MCUP, to present the material which entitled Barriers of Chronic Kidney Diseases Prevention in Southeast Asian Region, a Systematic Review. So first of all, I would like to share her profile. She is currently the Secretary of Nursing Department of our faculty, Nursing Undergraduate Program, and she graduated from Universitas Hasanuddin Makassar for her master degree, and currently she is studying PhD or doctoral program in nursing in Universitas Pajajaran. And her research are most about non-communicable disease, and she is a medical surgical nursing. And currently, she just got an award from International Nursing Conference in Korea by which was held by the Korean Society of Nursing Science. So congratulations for her achievement, best oral presenter. So we are so proud to have her presentation today. So time is yours, Miss Maya.
Okay, thank you very much. In Zoom, can you hear my voice? Hello? Can you hear my voice? Okay. Honorable the Dean of Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional, Professor Dr. Retno Widawati, Master of Science. Honorable the Vice Dean of Faculty of Health Sciences, Universitas Nasional, Dr. Rukmaini, Master of Midwifery, and special for our keynote speaker today, Associate Professor Dr. Kalpana Pauda. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning, everyone. Today I just sharing about my systematic review, barriers of chronic disease prevention in Southeast region. Okay, ini show my PowerPoint. Okay. So today I will share about my systematic review, barriers of chronic kidney disease prevention in Southeast Asian region. Okay, next slide. In focal point of my presentation today, the first one, I wanna explain about introduction, and the second objective, method, result, and discussion, and the last conclusion. Okay. You can see this picture. This picture describe about prevalence of chronic kidney disease. This accident happened in many countries. A number of cases until 2,000 or more per million population. And this picture show about risk factors of chronic kidney disease. CKD has emerged as one of the most prominent causes of death and suffering in the 21st century, due in part to the risk factors such as individual with hypertension, diabetes, elderly, and obesity. And there are 843.6 million people with CKD in 2017, and estimate by 2040 CKD will be the fifth cause of death. Okay, one of the impact CKD is caused, especially in Indonesia, incurred by the government can reach 35% per year. Okay, next slide. Okay. You can see this picture describe about risk factors for CKD development. The first one, there is high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, obesity, smoking, and family history of kidney disease. Okay, you can see this picture. This picture describe there are three risk factors highly for CKD. The first one, there is diabetes, hypertension, and obesity. I want to choose one country, especially, of course, in Indonesia. In Indonesia, there are 30.8% cause hypertension and 7.7 diabetes and 6.9% from obesity. Okay. Actually, in Indonesia, many program and many strategy for prevention of chronic kidney disease. The first one, prevention CKD in Southeast Asia. There are the rule of diet. For example, consuming healthy foods such as vegetable, fruit, and whole grain can reduce the risk of chronic kidney disease. The second one, there is regular physical activity, regular exercise, help maintain a healthy weight and stretches the immune system. The term blood sugar and blood pressure monitoring, control of diabetes, hypertension, is essential to prevent chronic kidney disease, and the last, avoidance of environmental toxins. Okay, you can see actually many program prevention CKD in South Asia. The first one in Indonesia, there is cerdik. In bahasa, cerdik is cek kesehatan, check your health. The A, avoids cigarette smoke, enyahkan asap rokok in bahasa. And regular physical activity, olahraga yang teratur. And there is diet. And E, get enough rest, istirahat yang cukup in Indonesia, and managing stress. And Thailand, there is program CKD-Net. And in Singapore, there is a NKF Singapore program. Okay, so how about objective in my systematic review? In my systematic review, the study aimed at reviewing and identify the barriers of chronic kidney disease prevention among Southeast Asian communities. Okay, this is my method in our systematic review. The first one, looking for relevant journal. I will use for database. There are PubMed, Scopus, ScienceDirect, and Google Scholar. With keyword use are mass term such as chronic kidney disease, chronic kidney failures, evaluation, complication, and barriers. And the second one, I will journal selection and screening of article according to inclusion and exclusion criteria. And inclusion criteria of in this systematic review, English language article. The second one, design study. But in this study, I just want to choose about design study, but I will choose many design. There is randomized control trial and non-randomized control trial. And the exclusion criteria, the first one, intervention focus on childhood, I exclude, and not focus and treatment and prevention, and publish in a dissertation template. And the last, journal review. So from 1,407 71 article. I just review 22 article because there are 1,449 I exclude. Okay. This is AMSAR checklist for critical appraisal. I know many critical appraisal, but in this my systematic review, I want to choose about design. I use many design. There are randomized control trial and non-randomized control trial. So I use AMSAR checklist. Okay. This is example for articles in my systematic review. There is for author Huang, Clement, Sinclair, Shaka, and Ni. And the results in the article, barriers in chronic kidney disease, the first one, knowledge. Of course, knowledge and attitude patient, family support, the third, trust patient and support healthcare, and dietary management information. Okay, and barriers to management of CKD. There is limited knowledge from patient and from healthcare system. The result and discussion in this systematic review, overviewing of barriers. The barriers to CKD prevention in Southeast Asian region include a lack of awareness, inadequate health infrastructure, poor health literacy, and culture belief. And the factors contributing to barriers, include low socioeconomic status, limited access to healthcare, and lack of government initiative. And these barriers have a significant impact on vulnerable populations such as women, elderly, and those living in rural area. Okay, this support system for prevention chronic kidney disease, the first one, lack of public health initiative, insufficient healthcare infrastructure, and financial cost and burden. In lack of public health initiative, evidence highlight the need for comprehensive public health program targeting at early CKD detection and prevention, and insufficient care infrastructure. The review identify infrastructure gaps that hinder the delivery of optimal CKD care and management. And the financial cost and burden, discover the economic implication of CKD management and the challenges faced by individual and healthcare system. Okay, this is conceptual model for chronic kidney disease. The worst impact is death is CKD not handling in the best way. Now, so how about implication? The implication in systematic review, the barriers to CKD prevention hinder the early detection and management of the disease, leading to increased morbidity, mortality, and healthcare costs. And the recommendation for overcoming these barriers include strengthening health system, improving health literacy, and increasing community engagement through education and awareness program. And collaboration between government, healthcare providers, and communities are crucial for the success of CKD prevention program in the region. So, conclusion in my systematic review, the barriers to chronic kidney disease prevention in Southeast Asian region are complex and multifaceted. Addressing the barriers required concerted effort from various stakeholders to improve access to healthcare, increase awareness, and empower communities. So this systematic review, I think, very important because you can see many so high prevalence of chronic kidney disease. I think that's all. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Nurse Andi Mayasari Usman SKP MKEP. It was so comprehensive presentation regarding chronic kidney disease that it is very important to be discussed in this webinar, of course. So actually, I'm interested with this topic, Bu Maya. I saw in some paper that the chronic kidney disease incidence actually is not a huge number. I found in 2018 it was around 0.3%. So how this disease can be an urgent case that you have to tackle in this systematic review as one of your effort to solve this disease in nursing care. So I'm curious about the incidents in Indonesia, especially in our capital city, Jakarta. Could you answer it? Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your question. Okay, why prevention about CKD is so important? Because just now I will explain one of the impact CKD, of course, in Indonesia, especially in Indonesia, caused by the government until 25% per year. So I think it's very important. And if people with CKD, many treatment, and I think is costly because there is treatment, dialysis, and transplantation. And just now, we know there are comorbid disease, for example, hypertension and diabetes, I think so high. Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
so it's not about the number, but it's about the complication, especially for hypertension as a
Yeah.
comorbid, also as the impact of the
Hypertension
chronic
and
kidney
diabetes.
disease. So the prevention is the vital for this
Okay.
nursing care. And I'm going to open some questions. So for all the participants in this room, you can ask any question to the speaker. And also for those participants in the Zoom meeting, you can put your question in the chat box or kindly raise your hand and unmute your Zoom so you can share your question as well. Please. Okay, first question is from our Dean, Professor Retno.
Thank you, Miss Novelia. Thank you to Miss Novelia. Yes, I'm agree with you. The presentation of Miss Andi Maesara is very comprehensive. I want to ask about how about the gender who have CKD? If they have relation, yeah, as a relation that have relation between female and male, who have the higher CKD in the female or the male, and this is the first, and the second, how old a young person will have CKD if the maybe he or she didn't makes the health for him or health for her health. And so we know there's not just only this chronic disease, but maybe before the chronic kidney disease, maybe he or she have another disease. And I think this the second question for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Retno. We already have two questions. Do you want to answer first or we accept any other questions? Okay, Also, we already have a question. Maybe I have to collect first, and then Bu Maya will answer one by one. So I will read the question from the Zoom meeting. Nothing? Oh, no question? Okay. So, Bu Maya, you can answer Prof. Ratno question first about the comparison of CKD incident, chronic kidney disease incident between male and male. How about that? And the second one is how about the risk of young generation to be suffer from CKD?
Okay, thank you very much, Professor Dr. Retno. Risk factors in the female, because you can see in the second slide, this risk factor, woman so high prevalence of chronic kidney disease. And how about prevent for young people? Young people, I think, must be make program for prevention of chronic kidney disease, maybe the role of diet, or regular physical activity, and blood sugar and blood pressure monitoring. In the primary healthcare, barriers, no evaluation monitoring. There is program, but no evaluation monitoring. This is so very important, I think, because there is program, no monitoring evaluation. I think this program not effective. I think just that's it.
Okay. Is there any comment?
You means the program is the Cerdik program?
Yeah. There is Cerdik
because-
program in Indonesia.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I want to know how about Cerdik in Indonesia is effective or no? When the government makes the program Cerdik, how the CKD that's lower than before,
Okay.
or how about it? Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your question. Okay, in Indonesia, actually there is Cerdik program, but I have done a pilot study in some primary healthcare. There make a program and use Cerdik program, but no evaluation and monitoring. So it's very important. This is program. The first one, the patient himself. And the second one, healthcare system about knowledge. If not knowledge, I think this program just use and just make, but no evaluation and monitoring. So after the systematic review, I will original research about how about organize program prevention, especially from primary healthcare, because disease is primary prevention. I think that's all. So this job description may be for all nursing, for all midwifery.
Join leave
Especially for primary healthcare. I think that's all.
Is that clear, Prof. Ratna? Thank you very much for your amazing answer about the program. You know everything about Cerdik, yeah? So you already
Because this
join
is
in that
my
program.
research.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay,
Okay.
any more question from Zoom meeting? Okay, Bu Vivi, one more question.
Ms. Novel. I am Vivi from the Master Degree in Midwifery. My question for presenter, Ms. Maya. Did a presenter find data related to CKD during pregnancy, and what management do you know for CKD for pregnant? Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. In pregnant CKD, I think so very difficult if patient with CKD is pregnant, because how about this? Because if patient with CKD, we will in the system organ not support if we'll pregnant. I think that's all. So it's so difficult if pregnant with CKD. Can be but difficult. I think that's all. Because yeah, just I say just now because if a patient with CKD, many system in organ in the body is very high function. I think that's all, and high metabolism. Okay.
Thank you, Bu Maya. Maybe I would like to add Bu Maya's explanation about CKD as maybe in pregnancy, chronic kidney disease is one of the complications in pregnancy. So
Yeah.
as this disease can result in the complication in other organs such as blood circulation system and also renal stage disease. So maybe we have to strengthen the midwifery care, especially for antenatal care. For example, screening before the couple or the reproductive age woman getting married. So we have to strengthen our role as like education program, how to prevent the chronic kidney disease, or if the patient already had a chronic kidney disease, we have to inform them to control with the doctor or physician regularly to check their health. So maybe the end renal stage will be prevented by controlling or checking the pregnancy regularly, because it has many impacts in other organs. Also, it will impact on the delivery process, I think, and until postpartum process. So our role is to strengthen the antenatal care, maybe. Did you find about the data of chronic kidney disease in pregnancy? Oh, okay. She doesn't have that data.
Okay, because I am focused in adult and
Yeah.
non-communicable disease.
Maybe the data existing, but she didn't analyze about that, Bu Vivi. Thank you, Bu Vivi, for the question. Okay, any other question? Bu Febri? Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm Febri Mutiari Amidahlan. I want to ask a question to Miss Maya. Your topic is good, and I think it's just a review, you know. And then I will ask about what will you do in the future, because this is just for review about barriers of this prevention. And the second, in your slide, you said the barriers to CKD prevention hinder the early detection and management of disease, leading to increased morbidity, mortality, and healthcare costs. And my question is, after that, what contribute for your country maybe after this? I think just it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your question. The first question I will answer. How about bagaimana?
Okay, let me conclude the question of Ibu Muti ya. What will you do in the future to as your research, your now presentation is about only systematic review about the barrier of the prevention program.
Okay.
So what will you do in the future after got this barrier of your
Okay.
prevention program?
Okay, thank you very much. After in this systematic review, we will make original research about effective program for prevention CKD. Just now, there is 3 key point for prevention for CKD. The first one, there is the patient himself, healthcare system, family support. So in original research, after that, I will make strategy and I will make a model program, but focus on patient self-care management behavior. self-management behavior for how about this patient can be early detection about complication in comorbid disease. For example, comorbid disease, hypertension, or diabetes. But I will focus and highly prevention CKD just now in hypertension. I think that's so. This is will be impact in cause in the government focus in Kementerian Ministry of Health. I think that's all.
Okay, so it is clear, Bu Muti, Bu Maya is going to develop a model
Regional,
of
yeah, develop
prevention
model.
program that
Okay.
can be used by the Ministry of Health of Indonesia. It's
Okay.
amazing
But
future
I
plan.
will focus on self-care management behavior in hypertension patient for prevent CKD.
So the specific population is hypertension
Yeah,
as a comorbidity
hypertension,
of chronic kidney disease. It's very amazing. Okay, thank you very much for the question, Bu Muti. Is there any question? I didn't find any question in my chat box. Could you share me, Bu Muti? Okay. Let's see the question from our participant in the Zoom meeting. Okay, this is my student I see, Mareta. Okay, a question from Miss Mareta. I'm student of midwife professional at UNAS, Universitas Nasional. As we know that the incidence of kidney failure in children is high due to several drugs. Will it be chronic kidney disease when they're going to be an adult? Thank you. So the question is about the incidence of kidney failure in children. So would it be an complication as a chronic kidney disease when they are they're growing to be an adult in the future?
Okay, thank you very much. I think just now I say, but I'm not focused in childhood, but I'm focused in adult. But if there is children chronic kidney disease, I think this is impact in quality of life. Yeah, I think it will be impact in quality of life. So this quality of life not I think different with the people in if not with chronic kidney disease. I think this all. But this systematic review, I just want to focus in adult patient.
Okay, I think it can answer the question. But for the more evidence, we can search in many articles that research about this. Maybe Bu Mareta, Miss Mareta. And is there any question? Any more question? No. So if no questions, so I will conclude our first session today. Thank you very much for your amazing presentation and also answer from our questioner. That this first session is regarding chronic kidney disease prevention program and barrier of the prevention program. And we found that knowledge and awareness of patient of CKD prevention management is needed, especially for patients who have comorbid disease such as diabetes and also hypertension. And family support is important to form a better patient's psychology. And the availability and ability of healthcare workers in primary health center maybe is very important in preventing CKD. And also we hope that government, our Ministry of Health of Indonesia could pay attention of chronic kidney disease so they can arrange more and more program to prevent this disease and this disease could be solved in the future. Thank you very much, Bu Maya. We close the first session. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Please, you can back to your seat. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will give you a break, coffee time around 5 minutes before we are continue to the second session. 5 minutes for coffee break. And for the participant in the Zoom meeting, you can have your coffee in your own house, your own home, okay? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to continue our second session. Please be seated, and for the all participants in the Zoom meeting, please be ready for the next session. It's gonna be a lecture, so it is very interesting topic for especially for midwifery students and for our lecture. So I would like to invite our keynote speaker today, Associate Professor Dr. Kalpana Paudel. Are you with me, Dr. Kalpana? Are you with me, Dr. Kalpana?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning, namaste.
Namaste.
Okay. How are you today?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm
It's
waiting.
our pleasure to have you in our international webinar today. First of all, I would like to share you the curriculum vitae of Associate Professor Dr. Kalpana Paudel. So we are waiting for the slide. Okay, so this is the CV of Associate Professor Dr. Kalpana Paudel. She is a lecturer or the chief of Birgunj Nursing Campus, Institute of Medicine, Tribhuvan, University, Nepal, and she lives currently in Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal. And for academic qualification, she finished her doctoral program, her doctoral degree in Faculty of Nursing, Prince of Songkla University, Thailand in 2020 with the thesis title Development of Caring Model Incorporating Yoga for Promoting Physical Recovery and Wisdom Among People Living with Stroke in Nepal, and master degree in Karanganj Nursing Campus, Institute of Medicine, Tribhuvan University, Kathmandu, Nepal, and also the Bachelor of Nursing in Kathmandu, Nepal. And she has a responsibility as a chief of the campus since 2023 in Birgunj Nursing Campus, Institute of Medicine, Tribhuvan University, and as an associate professor since September 2021 at Pokhara Nursing Campus, Institute of Medicine, Tribhuvan University. And also, most recent scientific paper publications are related to the stroke survivors to improve quality of care through bridging the care gap from hospital to home, and also implementing yoga for stroke patients, exploring the caring incorporating yoga program in promoting physical recovery of stroke patients, and she has many other papers in the reputable publication as well, and she has many experiences in the international conference to present her scientific work, especially in stroke patients and yoga implementation as well. And so without further ado, I will give a time for Dr. Kalpana to present her lecture actually today, which entitled Yoga for Pregnancy. So Dr. Kalpana, are you ready?
Yes. May I share the slide from my side?
Menjalani operasi di rumah sakit lantaran tulang lengan bagian atas patah.
I would like to share the slide from my side.
Oh, from your
Yes.
account. Okay, okay. Please share your slide, and your time is 45 minutes. So good luck. Thank you.
Okay. Respected dignitaries, all the speakers, moderators, faculties, and all the participants and nursing student and all the people who are participated involved in this webinar. That's very warm good morning and namaste from Dr. Kalpana Fodil. Namaste. Today I'm very happy to present my paper in here. And I'm very much thankful with Nobel from that university. Moderator already told about my introduction, so I'm going to present directly to my title.
Dr. Kalpana, sorry, could you give your slideshow? It's not slideshow yet.
Oh, really? Okay. Is okay?
Not yet, ma'am.
Not yet?
So is there any problem with the connection maybe?
Okay,
could we help you to share the slide?
Okay, wait for a while.
Okay. Maybe you can stop your screen first and then you share again.
Okay.
Stop first and you reshare the screen.
Stop, then share screen, right? Okay.
Now please show the slide. Please choose the slideshow.
Okay, slideshow.
Yes, okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sorry for disturbances. Namaste, and I have prepared some content regarding the yoga for pregnancy, the current status and future directions. Especially, this is based on only the lectures, and it is some part I brought from the evidence. But some of my presentation is based on my experience. Okay, first of all, I would like to introduce about Nepal. It is located in South Asia and between India and China, the both big country, and the total area of Nepal is only 56,226.9 square miles. The total population of Nepal is 30 millions in average. It's like a one state, the population of in one state in Indonesia, I think so. It's very small country. And this is the map you can see here. And this is also Nepal is one of the federal government, and it is a landlocked country. That means we don't have any, sea connection in our country. That's why Nepal also called the country of Himalaya, and because the Nepal is most of the part is covered by the mountain. Can you hear me? It's okay?
Yes, okay. good.
It's okay.
Yes, you can
Okay.
continue.
And mountain north of the Nepal has eighth of the world 10 tallest mountain, including the highest point of Earth, that is Mount Everest, Sagarmatha, and more than 250 peaks over 200 feet above sea level are located in Nepal. So Nepal is only the landlocked country. And this is the map. I just want to show how far we are right now. Nepal is there and Indonesia was there. And the content of my presentation, just the pregnancy status, the evidence related to pregnancy, yoga, practice types, and the conclusion and discussion. Just before starting, I would like to explain about a little bit about the midwifery education and practice in Nepal. Midwifery education was started since the established nursing education in Nepal. That time, only 2 years program was established as said auxiliary nurse midwife. Now there are various programs are launched and running for the midwifery program. So first, auxiliary nurse midwife for 2 years, that is only the course, diploma, like a diploma course that focus only the midwifery, and diploma in nursing and midwifery for 3 years. This focus on overall nursing and midwifery, this is mixed course, and bachelor in nursing. And in bachelor in nursing, we have 2 programs. One, those who already study the diploma in nursing and they can join the bachelor in nursing, they can select the midwifery as an elective subject. And we have also the basic bachelor in midwifery science for 4 years. And we don't have the midwifery, master's in midwifery program. But we have master's in nursing and master's in PhD in nursing in our country. Right now, I move to the pregnancy. Pregnancy is the journey is most, but it's the precious journey, and you are simply God. That's why it is very special condition of the life and precious conditions. And the situation of pregnancy is the period when biomedical and physiological changes occur rapidly as body adapt to support the growing status. Every human experience pregnancy differently. They may face a variety of physical, emotional symptoms that coincide with it, and support and appropriate exercise should be provided during pregnancy to reduce the risk of complications and decrease the chance of healthy pregnancies and deliveries. So this is the scenario, the pregnant mother's lifestyle, different influencing factors over the years, and a life transition. This is the transition phase, this normal life to the motherhood period, and the transition is this is the transition period. So the pregnant women face a number of problems. So we have to manage those problems in time to make the healthy baby and healthy mother. So this is the scenario. Even though we talk more about the pregnancy is normal and special conditions, the mortality of global mortality is very high and still decreasing. But in the Southeast low and middle income country, the maternal mortality is still very high. So, and the pregnancy is the biggest stress, to the people or to the woman, because every woman see the pregnancy as stressful and perceive it is a stressful situation because of, I already talked, the environment, the changes in body and mind. Any form of stress is a sign of negative thinking and disease within our mind. Pregnancy, the outcomes with what we want, right? What we expect from the pregnancy, we want the healthy mothers, enjoy the total bliss in new role as a mothers, and expect normal delivery with no complications. The baby without no malformations or normal baby. We want a healthy baby, we want healthy mother, but there is a transition phase, mother face a number of problems. That's why biggest message, are you in the best and creative movement your life. This is the biggest message for the mothers. This is the best time and creative moment for your life, and this is what it is going your mind is also impact on your children's, that if the mother think positively, that directly impact to the children's or newborn, and thoughts emotions becomes personally of your child, directly impact to the child. So the child has 100 eyes, 100 ears. Whatever you want to teach, you can child perceive and see everything. Since the womb, since during the pregnancy, baby know everything. And one thing at a time, total concentration for making your personality best. This is exactly being said in our culture of pregnancy care. That said, a God, God means pregnancy, sanskar. The Great Eastern culture, especially Nepal and India, need to be reviewed for mothering in utero to make the virtue baby a breathing baby normally. So this is a virtue and healthy. We have 4 steps: simple food, self-discipline, positive work, and sound sleep are needed for healthy baby and healthy mothers. For all these we can get from healthy body, mind, and soul. So the yoga is the best option that make that we can achieve all of these virtue. So yoga, asana, pranayama, meditation are the main component which we are focusing to do the practice, and that also make our life difference. So that yoga is the key to wellness and happiness during pregnancy. And I just want to move to the yoga, a union of body, mind, and spirit. It is ancient practice, and which is practiced since 5,000 years ago, and it is first founded in Nepal, and the most popular and common practice right now globally. It fits for any age and any stage of life. It's very cost effective and easy to practice and can practice anywhere. And yoga, that's why yoga controlled, it is holistic practice that control the mind, body, and soul. Just these words come from the Sanskrit yoga, that means union, and yoga is neutralization of the fatigue of our feelings. So when the pregnant woman practice this, all the negative feelings go away, and very popular traditional practice. WHO now it become popular complementary practice globally because WHO promotes yoga as every country as a complementary therapy. Already WHO mentioned in their guidelines, and UN also declared the International Yoga Day for the 21st June since 2016. It is a powerful practice to prevent, reduce, and manage everything. And we know about the component of yoga based on the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, the Patanjali Yoga framework. We have 8 limb path. This is the 8th limb path. But we focus only some of them. The first 2 part, yama and niyama, that means attitude training practice. And basic mind training is the pranayama, means breathing exercise, and advanced mind training is the other 4, that means meditations. All are focused on the meditation, and this is also the way to how we get the higher level of consciousness. This is the mechanism. Mainly yoga, the first steps, the yama, that means rules for interpersonal relationship and universal moral, that means social rules. And niyama means self-discipline, that's social discipline and self-discipline. We do everything for the self-discipline is based on the niyama. And asana means the physical exercise that improves the strength, flexibility, and balance, and conditioning the physiological mechanism of the body, as which thereby establish the harmonious functioning of the body, mind, and one of the integrated whole. And pranayama are the voluntary control of the breathing, control over the respiratory impulses and autonomic nerve impulses, which bring about emotional stability and peace on mind. And dhyana, that means the meditation, it brings mindfulness, deep relaxation, and inner strength that also connect mind, body, and soul, and self-awareness, and self-control, and self-consciousness. Common, even though we have an 8-limb path of the yoga, but commonly we practice 4 parts. Only yoga namaste, we just use also yoga namaste is also one of the part of yoga, yoga asana, yoga pranayama, and yoga meditation. And sometimes we also use the corpse pose or yoga nidra or deep relaxation. Yoga namaste is so this is commonly used in corona pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic. Many people use the namaste instead of handshaking because of prevention of disease. And during the pandemic also, pregnant mother also use that pose to make them free from contamination by others. And it is used for the greetings in our culture. Asana also body movement and physical exercise. The second component, it's one of the physical exercise which is very important for each and every people in their daily life. And pregnant women also need to do the physical exercise, and they can also practice it. They promote flexibility, strength, balance, and lead to maintaining the physical body, enhance the quality of mind through feeling peace, calm, and continuous spiritual connection. Allow the person to create the path to connect the mind and body and proceed toward a higher level of wisdom. And it also increases the mobility and exercise of the body, improve general muscle tone for stabilizing the body and mind, promote flexibility, balance, strength, and power of the muscle and joint. It also helps to maintain the body weight, activate parasympathetic activities, and regulate the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, promote the calmness and relaxation, create the path toward spiritual connection. It is not only the physical exercise, it also connects the path toward the spiritual connection. Some of the physical pose, this is simple exercise, physical exercise, that means yoga asana. Any people can practice it. And this is the Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. It is a complete yoga pose that any people can do. If any people follow the yoga sun salutation, that Surya Namaskar in full 12 pose, they they don't need to do more practice at all. So it is a complete package of yoga asana. And the third pose is yoga breathing exercise, yoga pranayama. It is one of the breathing exercise and essential part of the yoga. It is the powerful tool for healing the mind, body, and spirit. And together, because of its holistic healing properties, however, it is quite difficult to practice due to less experience. So we need the practice to make confidence to do confidently the yoga pranayama. There are a number of pranayamas such as alternative nostril breathing, Surya Darshan pranayama, Bhastrika, and so on. Alternative nostril breathing is most commonly used practice as a pranayama in the general public. Pranayama, it is some example of pranayama we can do. It simply maximize the oxygen level in the body, exercise lungs and stomach and surrounding organs. It also helps to increase the circulation, helps to create the kind of balance in both hemisphere and relax the body and calm the mind, activate the parasympathetic activation and promote relaxation, increase the concentration of mind. This is the meditation, we do it. Meditation Meditation, we can also do the meditation through chanting Om. Om, the words, it is a holy words, which is normally used by the Hindus in our culture. We use the Om chanting for the spiritual practices, for the religious practice too. But it is also used for the meditation. It allows the person to feel the vibration and sensation and awareness throughout the body and helps to organize the mental consciousness, increase sensitivity and sensory transmission, purify the speech, protect the mind and body. And arm chanting also produce the deep relaxation of the mind through sympathetic activity and increase vagal modulation and release the emotion, convert the physiological energy, promote relaxation and inner peace, and heighten the level of consciousness, prolong concentration, enhance the immunity and inner strength. They help to connect to self and higher consciousness to the God. It also helps to connect the God. That means it has also a variety of benefits if we practice regularly. It's Shavasana, corpse pose, also one of the position for taking body relaxation that reduce the fatigue, pain, and boost up the inner strength through the calming the mind and relaxing the body, because it is also very effective practice for everyone, especially those who are very weak and transition phase, enhancing the quality of mind through feeling peace and calm along with the continuous spiritual connection. Ultimately, it allows a person to create the path to connect the mind and body and proceed toward the higher level of wisdom. This is the mechanism you can see here, how the yoga can bring the wellness and healthy and make us calm and quiet and relax. So this physical yoga practice, we do the yoga physical exercise, asana, pranayama, meditations, and effect you can see the physical, mental, and spiritual health. That means yoga has a holistic benefits and holistic health. So at last, it also enhance the self-care ability of the people, even though they are in sick and well and special condition or in normal conditions. So now we are moving to the yoga for pregnancy. Yoga as a spiritual and cultural practice, a powerful tool for the pregnancy, for making the pregnancy special. Yoga could be considered an all-round exercise that will make the body, mind, and soul. Evidence showed that practicing it has been known benefits for both pregnant mother as well as the baby. We know that pregnancy is not only the single life. There are two lives. It is always concerned for the true life. If the pregnant woman do the yoga, it benefits for both, not only the mother, it also directly benefits to the baby. So it maintains the great health and well-being and boosts energy, the refresh the fatigue for the pregnancy. Calm and relax completely and enhance bonding with the baby, especially bonding with the baby, and innate confidence that always pregnant mother lost their confidence. So it increases the innate confidence and capability, inner soul, the strength soul. So that move into the motherhood. So they are stressed. What will be happens to me? The pregnant mother also always have that type of stress. So if the pregnant mother practice it regularly, and they develop, they increase the confidence and capabilities to move into the motherhood easily. And we all know that all physical and mental, emotional benefits of yoga are also being passed to the baby. A wonderful gift for the next generation to start the life with, right? That baby is the wonderful gift where the mother is going to give the wonderful gift to the next generation. So this is a very challenging and very special conditions. So we have to take care the mothers especially. We all practice yoga, the heart of yoga, asana, for the pregnancy, during the pregnancy, from the first trimester to last trimester, the pregnant women can practice it. Many asanas as a form of isometric strengthening exercise, which involve the contraction and relaxation of the muscle with respiratory without moving the joint. Without moving any joint, pregnant mother can do the exercise, isometric strengthening, flexibility exercise, and that also help to the increase the respiration, because the yoga always do in coincide with the respiration, so that we get the both benefits. Do the asana as much as you can. Do not go beyond the your limitation, means the pregnant mother's limitation, or do not test that the how can I get it, that means in other time. So pregnant mother never test the capabilities whether I can do this pose or not. So this is not good for them, but just do as much as you can. Don't without limitation don't go beyond while doing yoga asana, especially during pregnancy. So it also has a good help for both mother and baby develop a good development of child. This is the very important point, the no malformation. If the pregnant mother do the practice regularly, and there is a less decrease in the malformation or the abnormal baby born. So this is also very important and good for the new generation. We provide the healthy citizen for the new generation. That also help for the good for the nation, not only the nation, for the globally. And relatively also, if the pregnant mother do the yoga, it also directly reduce the uncomplicated pregnancy and increase the normal rate of normal delivery. And some of the yoga asana the pregnant mother can do, trikonasana. It has to is I already mentioned that it is stressing and also reduce the back pain and stress. It is one type of stressing exercise. It's very simple. And sometimes we also do the just warm up asanas, just hand and wrist, feet, shoulder, neck exercise without posing any strength, any difficulties, any for the abdomen. So this warm up position, warm up asanas is easily also directly improve the condition of the health of the pregnant mother. So also we can also do the flexibility exercise, different types of flexibility exercise for the pregnant mother too. Is sometimes of flexibility exercise is mother can do like this. We can ask to mothers to do this such type of asana, but they cannot, do directly standing and for leg pose. So they can do in such a way. Yoga not only prepare the body and for the normal delivery, and though the practice of yoga, calmness, super senses called the divine eye can be developed. I already talked about it. So during pregnancy is very important to do the yoga practice, but reality is quite different. And they also can do the cat stretching pose, this pose, and can do, but during this they cannot do during the first trimester. Some of the pose the pregnant mother can practice it. This is one of the best methods that help to the pelvic floor, pelvic girdle flexibility, improves the flexibility of the hip and groin region, and help to the decrease the pain and help to the normal delivery, ease delivery, stress the thigh and knees and relieve pain, elevate the fatigue and helps the facilitate smooth delivery when practiced until late pregnancy. It can practice since the beginning to the end of the delivery. So these poses were also important, leg up and wall pose. When we all know about that, the pregnant mother commonly face the leg swelling of the lower part of the body. If they do this position like that, it can also help to reduce the swelling, improves the flow of blood to the pelvic region, and decrease the swelling ankles and varicose vein and common symptoms of the pregnancy. And these are some poses, they can do it. And on the most important, the Shavasana for the relaxation. We know that the Shavasana, pregnant mother commonly get fatigue. Even small walking, small work. So Shavasana relax the body and repairs cells. It also helps to self-healing, which is vital as pregnant women should do while taking pills, relieve stress. We have the evidence that commonly 75 to 97 pregnant individual can take at least one over-the-counter medication during their pregnancy. If we use the Shavasana for the relaxation, for the pain relief, and I think this might be reduced, and we can get if the pregnant mother took the less pills, so we can get the more benefits. And this is some pose, squat pose, butterfly pose. They can do during the pregnancy, labor pain also they can do it. And this is also the very relaxation position of, we call if the pregnant mother feel very tired and fatigued, and we can ask them to do the yoga nidra. This reduces the tension and anxiety, helps regulate the blood pressure, deep relaxation every cell in the body. We can also use this pose for the eclampsia, pregnancy with hypertension, pregnancies with heart special conditions. We can use this position because they can also, we don't need any more effort for doing this pose. We just need to lying down on the bed and just relax, and we only need to concentrate our mind on each part of the body. This is very simple and can do any person, any individual, even pregnancy with a special condition like during illness with heart disease or other conditions, because they just need to do the lying down on the bed and can do it. So this also the same. They also can do the by sitting position or in lying down position. Yoga Nidra, we can do the differently. It helps the body and mind relax and become free from stress and tension. It is also the very effective in imparting strength for your body in every senses. So the another main component of yoga pranayama, who is the pregnant mother can do it regularly, and that also directly help for the delivery and the baby. Pranayama has multiple benefits for the pregnant mother, woman. By practicing such technique, one can enjoy multifold advantage. Here are several reasons why one should practice pranayama during early pregnancy. We all know it enhances the blood circulation and strength. Pranayama means the breathing exercise. So we can get the more oxygen and get the long exercise. So if we get the more oxygen, we feel relaxed and we feel more energy. So more energy in the body, increase oxygen level in the body and eliminate waste and toxin from the body and removes the negative thoughts especially and calm the mind. So pranayama breathing exercise also very important during, and it is very effective and beneficial for the pregnant mother. We can practice this differently. You can do, I already talk about the alternative nostril breathing and other simple deep breathing and exercise. Pranayama allow the practitioner to be aware of their breath, increase their mindfulness, and improve their overall quality of life. This is done through rich oxygenation of blood and by promoting the calmer mind and body. In Sanskrit, the prana means pranayama translate the energy, while ayama translate to the distribution of the energy. That means we can take the energy and that distribute in our body. The meaning of pranayama of that. So it is also the same practice during initial stage of the labor. If the body releases the adrenaline due to the stress and anxiety experienced by the mothers, this can delay the release of oxytocin and chemical component of the body, which aids in the process of the delivery delay. So practicing pranayama can be negative impact, relax and aid the body to release oxytocin and make labor easier and smoother. It has scope with the pain by relaxing the body as well. If the mother practice it regularly since their pregnancy, it helps directly during the delivery time too. So some of the evidence we can see the evidence of highlight that yoga is safe and more effective intervention during pregnancy. It appears to be very safe and may improve the physiological and pregnancy outcome, psychological and pregnancy outcome, brings positive effect of the mother, anxiety, depression, perceived stress, mode of birth, and duration of labor also decrease if the mother practice yoga since their pregnancy. So during the first trimester, it is reported that significant reduction in physical pain, especially backache from the baseline to the post intervention. Some of the study mentioned that the second trimester shows that a greater reduction in perceived stress and trait in anxiety and obstetric complications that we face during the second trimester. And during the third trimester also it is the delivery, decrease the pain level, duration of labor, and make the incision abnormal delivery rate of abnormal delivery decrease and increase the rate of normal delivery. So the conclusion, it is clear that yoga can use the prevent reduction of obstetric complications. Some of the evidence you can see in the literature, the characteristics and effectiveness of pregnancy intervention as a systematic review. This study also conclude the evidence highlight the positive effects of pregnancy yoga and anxiety, depression, perceived stress, mode of birth, and duration of the delivery. So that my conclusion, the low investment, high return we can get from the practice of yoga during pregnancy or any time in our life. So I would like to conclude my presentation. Study shows that yoga, a powerful Eastern cultural practice, and is very effective for maintenance of good health and well-being. It is very cost-effective and easy practice among all of the populations, and evidence suggests that yoga during pregnancy is safe, feasible, acceptable to pregnant women, and may be more beneficial than walking standard prenatal exercise for both physical and mental, as well as it also had to gain, to achieve, to develop, to deliver the healthy baby. And however, there is still huge need for the research to better understanding the effect of yoga during pregnancy for the outcomes of mother and the baby. Thank you for listening me and your presence. And this is my reference and any question.
Thank you very much. Give a big applause for Dr. Kalpana from Nepal. It was a fantastic presentation or lecture about yoga. Actually, yoga is commonly used in many countries, especially in Indonesia. And as you know that, I would like to inform you that our vision in our midwifery curriculum is that we implement the complementary therapy, for example, yoga in every of midwifery care from the adolescence, pregnancy, labor, postpartum until toddlers. So it would be a benefit for our students, which some of our courses are related to yoga, of course, as well. And from your presentation, I highlighted that Nepal, yoga is founded in Nepal. Is that right? Can I say like that?
Yes.
Since 5,000 ago. So maybe Nepal has as the founder of yoga practice. So you can share any history about yoga as you already provided in your slide, and Now, we are very curious about how Nepali implemented yoga in pregnancy, especially in pregnancy. And we already have some question actually in our Zoom meeting, and also maybe in my room. Is there any question from a lecturer first? Yes, Bu Maya. It's very interesting topic. We have many questions for you.
Okay, thank you very much. It's very interesting topic, I think. Just now in your slide mentioned that there are many components of yoga, right? For
Yes.
pregnant woman. Okay. When can pregnant woman start yoga, and whether the choice of yoga type is adjust to the gestational age? And the second question, how about recruitment for pregnant woman who can do yoga? Pregnant woman.
Yes. Thank you, Unas.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for question. It is very yoga for pregnancy. It's
Okay.
very interesting.
Yeah,
Actually, yoga is very benefit. May I answer it?
Sorry, can we collect 3 questions first and then
Okay,
we
sure.
answer each?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. So the second question is come from the participant in the Zoom meeting. One participant already raised hand, Hani. My student also. Hani, you can unmute and deliver your question. Anissa Hartanti, please.
Yes, of course, Miss Sinta. Okay. I am Hani from registered midwife student of National University. Thank you, Professor Kalfana, for your really insightful presentation. I have questions for you. In your slide, I was saying about obstetric complication when you doing yoga in third trimester. So can you explain? Can you explain specifically what is obstetric complication can reduce by doing yoga in third semester? Thank you.
Your question. So move to the next participants. We also have this the next question here. Just a moment. I would like to open my Zoom. Already closed. Sorry. Okay, from Badria. Please unmute. Please deliver your question, Badria.
Hello.
But
Yes. My name is Badria Laili. I'm a student from the midwifery master from Universitas Nasional University. Namaste, Dr. Kalpana.
Namaste.
Your presentation yoga for pregnancy was great and very informative. So I want to ask from your presentation is how many times a week is the normal intensity of yoga for a pregnancy woman? Thank you.
okay, thank you for those 3 speaker or 3 questioner who deliver 3 questions. So maybe you can answer Dr. Kalpana. First question come from Bu Maya. When we can start the yoga in pregnancy, in which gestation? So is that the first, second, or third semester?
Yes, thank you for question. Actually, there is no time for starting. We can start anytime for practicing yoga. Yoga is life, daily life. It is the way of life of our culture. You know, in Nepalese culture, yoga, we do the daily practice. So it is no matter when we use, but sometimes we have to matter it. So during the pregnancy, there are some specific pose, especially for the asana, physical exercise only. We can do the meditation, and meditation means meditation and breathing exercise, pranayama and dhyana, that means breathing exercise, and pranayama we can do whole the gestation since the beginning until the postnatal or long life. But for the some of the yoga asana, we cannot do during the first trimester, because the first trimester is quite critical time. So that time we cannot use for the more stretching, more bending forward. That type of position we cannot use, but we simple, uh, I already show in the pictures some warm-up position like the joint movement, neck movement, leg movement, and some some salutation, but we can avoid some positions. We have what complete package for the pregnant woman. We have already developed here. If we have time, I will share it again, because that we should practice it during session. So we have to avoid some stretching and more stretching exercise, asana during first trimester, but we can resume that some position after during second semester and third semester. But we have to protect our own, abdomen for the pregnant woman. So without putting any push, any pressure for the abdomen, the pregnant women, mothers can practice yoga asana since the first trimester until the delivery. Thank you so much. The first one, and there are some specific position I will talk later on, because we have a little time. And but the second question is okay. First question.
Sorry. The second question is come from my student from the professional education midwifery program, Hani. The question is that what are the specific obstetric complications that could be prevented by implementing yoga?
Thank you, the student. It's very talented student. She asked me the question. I think you know better than me, because you are the special midwifery student. I'm not a midwife, but I'm a yoga teacher, and I have expertise in yoga only, but I have a little bit knowledge about the pregnancy too. Basically, main problem is, as I know and as evidence said, the stress. This is the transition phase, So stress may increase our parameters in the sympathetic stimulation, then the hypertension and blah blah blah. We can increase because of the hormonal changes and other stress changes. Bring the changes because of stress. So if we decrease the stress level, that definitely enhance the physical health of the pregnant mothers, so they can be healthy without any physical problems. You know the physical problem they may face, the hypertension or swelling about the lower abdomen and other problems. And in the second stage, they also face pain, back pain, basically back pain, and fatigue. As more common is fatigue, and maybe sometimes they also feel the difficulty in breathing while step in, step up, and so on. So if they do the regular practice of yoga, pranayama, and meditation, deep relaxation techniques, that definitely helps to energize, make confident to them. And that another important component, that basically the pregnant woman face the loss of self-confidence. What will be happens for me? Because we have a huge maternal mortality and neonatal mortality rate is very high. So they also were uncertain about their life. So this, if they practice yoga, they directly connect to the soul and higher connection, that definitely have them more confidence. So that also help directly and indirectly to bring the healthy baby and healthy mothers. Thank you so much. It's okay.
Thank you. So can conclude that from the yoga itself, it can support women in psychological process. That's
Yeah.
why the woman could be relaxed and decrease about the pain and fatigue, maybe, yeah, ma'am. Yeah? And actually, we found in some evidence that yoga could help to improve the time of labor process. So it means that it prevents the prolonged labor. Actually, honey, you also know that. So beside the pain and fatigue, and yoga can prevent the prolonged labor as well. And
yeah, prolonged labor directly reduction in the prolonged labor and abnormal delivery also.
yeah, it improves the outcome of a mother and the baby as well.
Mm.
Is that clear, honey?
It's clear. It's clear, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we move to the next question. The third question comes from our master student in midwifery program, from Badria. She asked about what about the intensity of yoga practice for pregnant women? Do you have any suggestion for that?
Yes, we have to know about the intensity of the exercise. Generally, this is also applied the same as other exercise. How often you ask to exercise to them. So the principle is same as the general exercise, but you can do it better at least half an hour for the exercise.
Half an hour?
Yeah, at least 5 days of per week.
Okay.
And you can do the meditation at least half an hour. For the meditation, can do the 2 times morning and evening.
Okay. Is that
And for the pranayam is same like that. 10 to 15 minutes is enough for the pranayam. But you can do more than 4 times. It's enough. If you do more than 4 times, also good. But at least you have to do 2 times at a day.
Okay, thank you. But Miss Badria, is that clear?
Thank you, Dr. Kapana. It's clear. Thank you.
Thank you. So we move to the next question come from the chat box. Bu Muti, could you share me please because I cannot connect my Zoom in chat box. Oh, one more question from our Dean. Yes, Prof.
Hi, Dr. Kalpana Powder. Nice to meet
Yes.
you.
Nice, thank you. And namaste.
And a great presentation. It's very interesting presentation. And I want to ask you, Indonesia have problem with high case in stunting. And theoretical, stunting in baby and toddler start from the pregnancy. Can yoga help us to become a lower rate of stunting? Maybe you can help with yoga. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Dean.
Dean of Faculty of Health Sciences.
Faculty
Professor
from the
Retno.
health. Okay. Thank you so much for the queries. And we all know that problem is not only the Indonesia. I think that problem also in our country too. The stunting, the weight, low birth weight, right? The baby has low birth weight. During the pregnancy, if the baby mother feel more stress, they do not even and more complication, they cannot eat properly and maybe they have low the dietary requirement. So if we practice yoga not only the physical exercise, not only the breathing practice, not only the meditation, we also have the oin and niyama, that means self-regulations and social regulations. Our social regulation also, we have to take care to them. And the self-regulation, if the pregnant women, what about the diet patterns? Also, it's not directly directly impact to the something, decrease the something, but indirectly help to decrease the something, because if the mother is healthy, it directly help to increase the baby health of the baby, you know, make the baby healthy. I think so, but I'm not sure. I don't have any evidence, direct evidence to decrease the rate of something baby because of practice of yoga. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Very curious question from our dean. And actually, it's very important that our country still have a problem with stunting, and stunting is one of the national focus to be overcome. Actually,
Yeah,
community
starting,
of
yeah.
health. But yes, as you explained that maybe by implementing yoga since pregnancy or since pre-conceptual phase, we can strengthen the nutrition of the pregnant woman to be good and to deliver the good healthy baby, so we can prevent stunting still since the conception process. Is that right, ma'am? Okay, thank you very much for your question. So we move to the next question. We still have 3 questions from the participants in the chat Zoom. First is from Siti Nahwa. Izin bertanya, Bu, apakah yoga bisa dilakukan oleh semua ibu hamil? Lalu jika ada ibu hamil yang mempunyai masalah pada tulang belakang, posisi yoga apa yang harus dihindari? Let me translate the question. Is yoga can be implemented by all of pregnant women? And if the pregnant woman have like the problem with the backbone, like how to say, complication, some complication about the backbone. So which movement, which pose that could which cannot be done by that kind of pregnant woman? That's the first question. Can you get it? Mana? So the question is, can all pregnant women practice yoga? And if the pregnant women have like the problem with the backbone, can they implement the all the pose of the yoga, or is there any specific pose that can be implemented? And the second question is from Cynthia Indah, a professional midwifery student from National University. She asked that whether yoga for pregnant women with bridge position of the fetal is safe and highly effective. And the third question, Sam, yeah. So we only have 2 questions, Bu Muti. Only 2 questions. Okay. Dr. Kalpana, you can answer the 2 questions.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. For the yoga is a type of, you know, in our culture, yoga is, I say that it is easy for me. It is a lifestyle for me. It's no problem to do yoga in any conditions. But evidence said that, evidence also mentioned that any person, any people, whether they ill or is in healthy, can practice in any age, child or elderly or any person can practice it. So pregnancy can practice it even though they have a special condition like other disease conditions, or like pain, back pain, or heart disease, or respiratory problems. They ask me, I think they also must need to do the yoga practice at that time, because yoga also very helpful to manage back pain. And during pregnancy, many pregnant women complain about the back pain. So it is very good practice. So we can practice it. I cannot say directly this pose because there are a number of poses, and we have a complete package for the back pain management during pregnancy. And if we need the special sessions, we can talk about it. So there are some poses that directly help to decrease the back pain. And the other condition, also ill condition, also pregnant women can practice it. I already mentioned many poses. Those poses that directly put the pressure on the abdomen cannot do it. That more stretching, more flexibility, like more, forward bending pose, backward bending pose, that may stress more directly to the abdominal area. So we have to avoid such type of position. And we cannot do the, Sirsasana. We say the Sirsasana means we cannot do that pose that can stand by our head, direct leg upright pose. So that is also only the whole body. Some of one pose we see that the Sirsasana, the head pose. Two, you can stand by your head. So we cannot do that pose during this pregnancy. So otherwise, the directly bending forward and more bending backward position cannot do pregnant women, because that directly move the pressure to the abdomen. So other position maybe we can do as based on their limitation. What the limitation, we have to know the limitation of the pregnant woman first, then we can suggest them they can do it. Okay, and the second one is okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Is that clear, Cynthia? So actually, we still need some evidence to conclude that is yoga highly effective to implemented by the pregnant woman with the bridge position actually. So it is a gap that we can research actually for
can do the gap by research.
Yes, this is the gap for the research for our student who wanna have a gap in term of midwifery practice or complementary therapy. You can research this topic as well. Okay, we still have some questions from this room. Okay, Bu Muti, this is our lecturer. She has question for you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Novel. Hello, Mrs. Kalpana. Nice to meet you. I'm Febri Mutiari Amidahlan. I am Secretary of Programs Midwifery Study Program in National University. I want to ask to you. We know pregnancy is the biggest stress to women, and yoga is key for happiness during pregnancy, because yoga can give physical health, mental health, and spiritual health. And you have presents about in pregnancy. And I'm so curious with yoga, because we know Nepal is a biggest yoga, and you is a teacher yoga, right? My question is, can we give yoga among labor or also for a postnatal mom? Because we know they also need a physical health, mental health, and spiritual health too. Maybe have the difference step or pose if we give among intranatal or postnatal, maybe like a butterfly pose. I think it can we give when labor, or maybe is there pose we can give for them. And the second, I'm so excited with your country. Can you share with us about complementary therapy here? Complementary therapy there. How your healthcare workers to get lesson about yoga or any complementary? Because in Indonesia, especially, we can get from formal education, which have complementary in their curriculum, and also for we can get from training. So please share about in your country. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bu Muti. Wow, amazing question, Dr. Kalpana. First, it's about which specific pose that can be used in pregnant, delivery, and postpartum. Is that right? And then the second one is how did you implement or how did you deliver yoga practice in your country? Is that from the formal curriculum, or you have some like national program? Because we know that yoga is very famous in your country, because your country is the founder of yoga.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. It is very important and very, good questions. And we know, I talk about the yoga of the founder nation is Nepal is the founder of yoga, and very innocent since the very innocent time. Even though we are the Nepal is the such country, but still we have very less evidence to show, to practice, to use the yoga during the pregnancy. But we use this yoga differently in different sectors. We have Ayurveda hospitals. In there, they use the yoga practice and in addition with other practice, traditional practice together for different type of disease conditions. And in the context for the pregnancy, I already prepared the proposal and I'm planning to do the interventional study the very soon. I'm in process. And I'm only the person, nursing professional, who use the yoga in nursing practice. Since we, even though that is our lifestyle, that is our way of life and culture, so we have very little evidence to use that practice in the nursing profession, nursing in the nursing care, and even in the midwifery practice, and even in during labor pain or postnatal period. But indirectly they are using, but we don't have a more evidence. But right now the government already make a plan and make a policy. Complementary cares, especially yoga, should be used even in each school, even in each government office. They must practice daily, and even in the hospital they have yoga, practice department of yoga. And right now we are just moving over there. Still we have less evidence to about the yoga practice in the midwifery and pregnancy. But I'm starting already. I have already started it. So I'm going to do this practice. And I just also ask and request you, if you want to do the yoga practice, the research related to the yoga during pregnancy or in any other field, we can do the collaboration to work together.
Thank you for a good answer. Is that answered your question? So I highlight that Nepal government is now concepting the implementation of yoga program for the educational institution. Is that right?
Yes.
And now
Yes.
it's not yet included in your curriculum, but it is implemented by the Nepalese as an active daily exercise. Is that right?
Yeah, we are using yoga as a daily exercise.
Yeah, so it's like from ancestor to the latest generation, maybe something like that. Then it is not educated in the institution or in the
No.
education, but
It is give the training for the different
okay.
university, Nepal Sanskrit University, so we have a Sanskrit University. The Sanskrit University have the training 6-month training package, and they also have the course of bachelor level. Right now, this already started the bachelor in yoga science.
Oh, thank you. So if Nepal has yoga, Indonesia has jamu, Jamu is a traditional herbal from Indonesia, and we know Thailand has Thai traditional medicine. So maybe we can collaborate to get more research about this implementation. So I think it's enough for a Q&A session. I would like to conclude the second session of Dr. Kalpana's presentation. So yoga as an Eastern philosophy can be a beneficial and safe practice for pregnant women when done under proper guidance and with certain modification as well. However, it's crucial to approach prenatal yoga with caution and consult with healthcare provider. Also, before starting any new exercise, during pregnancy, and we still need more evidence to know which position or which pose that has a beneficial to prevent the obstetric complication, especially during delivery. Thank you very much for your amazing presentation. Give applause to Dr. Kalpana. And thank you very much for all participants who have joining this Q&A and presentation session. And I would like to deliver to Master of Ceremony. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you very much, Mrs. Sinta Novelia. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big applause to all the participants, all speaker, and moderator. Okay, we are going to move to the last session or closing session. Before we close this seminar, we will have a photo session. Please come to the stage, Professor Dr. Retno Widowati, Nurse Andi Mayasari Usman, and Mrs. Sinta Novelia to take a picture. And Zoom area, please open your camera because our operator will take your picture in every slide. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, operator, you have already take a picture? Okay, be ready. Please open your camera. There are more than 100 participants in this seminar. Our operator will take your picture in every screen. First screen, already? Okay, next slide. Okay, finish. Okay, oh my God, there is 8 slides. Finish? Okay, thank you. We finally come to the agenda. Let's close this seminar by reciting Hamdalah. Alhamdulillah. Okay. We hope you learned so much thing from this seminar. See you on the next occasion. Have a good day, everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.